What's going on, Jet fans? My name is Ali Ashraf. Thank you for coming back. We got some breaking news today, some trade news that Sam Darnold has been traded to the Carolina Panthers. The Jets received a fourth round pick for next year, a second round pick for next year, and for this year, a sixth round pick. So, three picks in total for Sam Darnold. That was the deal with the Carolina Panthers. Obviously, first and foremost, before I go into talking about the specifics, and this is gonna be a pretty much a quick video, but first I want to say, good luck to Sam Darnold. Obviously, it did not work out correctly, and it's not all his fault. And hopefully he can find some success with Matt Rule and Joe Brady in Carolina, and he'll meet Robbie Anderson as well. He's gonna have Christian McCaffrey as his running back, so he's got some supporting cast that he can work with. So best of luck for Sam Darnold. And yeah, I mean, for the trade purposes, I think the Jets, I think Joe Douglas did a pretty good job with this one. Obviously, he's not worth the first round pick. He's not worth the Matthew Stafford, Carson Wentz type deal. People still don't believe, the regression is real. The regression from his rookie year is pretty significant, and you can't overlook that. You can't overlook, even if it's not his fault fully. He's definitely regressed. So, you also got to take that accountable. But I feel like Joe Douglas hit it on the money for us, and he got draft picks, and the Jets have 21 draft picks in the next 2 years. So that's pretty nuts. And 7 of them are in the first 2 rounds. So that's a big time deal for Joe Douglas. And he should be, fans should be patting him on the back, because he's made some great moves this year, and since he's gotten into the office, honestly. So, overall, now Sam Darnold is in Carolina. Now the Jets, obviously, that debate of Sam Darnold coming back is out of the picture, right? Now it's quarterback. We're going to draft a quarterback. That's what pretty much it's saying at number 2. It's going to be either Zach Wilson or Justin Fields. Most likely Zach Wilson, the way that everything's going. But, we didn't think Sam Darnold trade was going to happen. We didn't actually know when it was going to happen of this trade, but it happened today, and I thought it was going to be during the draft time. But obviously he could lose value by that time. So obviously, just get it done. And for the quarterback position, now we're getting a young guy coming in, a rookie, and how are we going to build around him? Is this team ready for him? And that's a big question, because if you compare what Sam Darnold have and what a new rookie's going to have, it's completely different. He's going to be in a much better scenario, this new incoming quarterback. I mean, when Sam Darnold came to the league, his weapons were Bilal Powell. I mean, don't disrespect to Bilal Powell, but and then he had Crowell as his running back. I believe Quincy was out for a lot of the season. He had Chris Herndon, a rookie Chris Herndon, which showed a little bit of promise back then. I know the offensive line was not that great. I think that was Beecham. I think Winters, Shell, and then who else? I think Andre Roberts was catching passes at one point which was so stupid. But pretty much saying that he did not have weapons. He did not have weapons coming in, and he didn't really have the best coaching staff in the world. And then he had Adam Gase, of course. But with this new quarterback that's coming in, he has a pretty good supporting cast. I feel like. I mean, Corey Davis is a solid wide receiver. James Crowder is also a solid slot receiver. Denzel Mims is a young, talented wideout. And obviously the tight end position is a little bit question mark if Chris Herndon's probably staying by, and if they draft another tight end in the draft. Then in the running back committee, you have LaMichael Pirine, you got Ty Johnson, and then you got Tevin Coleman, which is not a bad complimentary for a rookie quarterback. I do think they're going to add another running back in the draft somewhere. So, there's a lot of young talent on this team. And then you also got Mekhi Becton on the line, and I think they're going to address that line a little bit more. So, honestly, as a whole, I think it's a pretty good situation for a new quarterback to come in, and obviously the big thing is the coaching. Obviously we haven't seen them coach on our team yet. Robert Saleh is a first-time head coach, but he's bringing in an offensive coordinator like LaFleur, and he's been through a lot. He's been with that coaching tree from Shanahan, and that's been very successful in the league. So I think overall, I think this is something we should be happy about. That this quarterback that's coming in, he'll be around some good guys, and he'll be around some talent as well. So I think overall, we should be excited. I think this is obviously a sad moment for a lot of Sam Darnold fans, and me personally as well. I thought he was going to be the future for this organization, but it was the best to move on from both ways. Sam, I've been saying since January, December that he needed to move on. We needed to move on, and he needed to move on. I think he needed a new place to go. He needed a new start, and that's what he's getting. And I'm happy for him. I think for his purposes, I think he just needs to get out of the system and just start off fresh. And then the New York Jets, they started off fresh with a new coaching staff that probably wants their own guy, which they do, obviously. So, it's both parties are happy. They got the job done, and now Sam Darnold has a chance, of playing well with Carolina, and Jets have a time to get their own quarterback and get to develop their own team. So, for the most part, obviously we're going to be talking about this for weeks now, but the Sam Darnold stuff is done. It's done. But, again, I wish Sam Darnold well. And now we got to talk about the draft. Now we got to see which other picks are going to be there with and to protect Zach Wilson or Justin Fields. But this is one thing that's off the plate for us, and we're kind of seeing what they're trying to do here now. It's more clear. They're not sticking with Sam Darnold. They're going with the quarterback. And that was pretty much a gimme, but a lot of fans wanted to believe, who are Sam Darnold fans, wanted to believe that he will be here. He is not anymore. So that's out of the question. And now we're finally able to talk about this trade crap. Is Sam Darnold getting traded? Is he going to be the starter? Is the rookie quarterback going to come in and Sam Darnold is going to play with him, and they're going to fight it out in training camp? No, none of that. So look, guys. I know I mumble right now. I've been doing this stuff for about 7 hours now, and my brain is kind of wonky right now. So bear with me. But again, good luck to Sam Darnold. I think the Jets did the right move. I think Joe Douglas should get a lot of applause for this. And I think we're going in the right direction. I think the Jets are going in the right direction. And right now, it's a good deal for the Panthers. It's a good deal for the Jets. So, everyone should be happy about this. And again, thank you guys for tuning in for this short video. It wasn't that very short. It was about 8 minutes long. But, you should just be positive about this. And, the draft is in a couple of weeks. So, get buckled in. It's going to be a long journey. So, thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you liked it. Hit the like button as well. More videos to come. And go Jets.